Have you ever been working for a whole day and yet by the end of it, you've barely made any progress? Well, most of us have, and it really sucks. Here's how you can change it and do a week's worth of work in an hour. Here are 3 lessons that I've learned in my journey that would help you. The first lesson is don't just plan, prioritize. It was my first month at my first job. I was struggling to keep up with all my tasks. I was pouring in all my effort and yet I was going nowhere. It was taking me forever to complete tasks. And I blamed it on my lack of experience. But deep down, I knew that this wasn't just experience, it was something else. And then happened the life changing moment. I was tasked to build a documentation app for new clients using some banking APIs that we had already had. I put together a plan. I thought it was perfect. Here's what my plan looked like. It had all the pages that I'll be building, the DB that I'll be using, the objects that I'll be creating. I ran it through my senior and he was shocked. He told me that my plan was good, but I was just planning it. I wasn't prioritizing. And here's the plan he suggested. First, you get the data for the document, you build the document, and you issue the document. And that's how simple it was. If I'd followed my plan, it would have taken me more than a month to build the same app. And using that prioritizing technique, I was able to get it done within a day. Instead of putting all your energy in all the tasks, prioritize your tasks. Shorten them down to the ones that have the most impact on your project. And this way, you will be able to get more done in less time. Here's the second lesson. Batch things up. It's quite difficult for our brain to switch tabs. You know, there are moments when you're coding and in the middle of it, you start emailing someone, you start researching for something. Instead of this, try grouping your tasks such that you knock out similar things at once. This way, you'll be much more productive and your brain would be much more focused on doing similar kind of tasks and you'll be able to get more done. And here's the last most important lesson. Always start with the end in mind. We've all been on road trips, right? And before we start the car, the first thing we do is set the GPS location so that we stay on track and reach our destination. This is the approach you should follow with your days. Before starting your day, visualize what a successful day would look like to you. What you should have achieved by the end of the day so that you can call that day successful. And this way, it's much less likely that you get distracted and focus on something else that wasn't so important and much likely to get your goal. And this covers most of it. If you think this video added some value to you, do leave a like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.